Oh, baby. What you say you let me put my face between your Oh, you're just a couch. Damn.
Has this ever happened to you? Hello, my name is Albert B, and I represent the people fooled by the hit indie dating game Date Everything. Despite having over 100 dateable characters, my team of date experts have found that you cannot, in fact, date everything. This is an injustice I cannot stand for. So I've taken it upon myself to hire several high-profile artists who will be filling in some of the gaps that Sassy Chap Games left out. Let's get started.
So unfortunately, right off the bat, Albert's team gave me some faulty information. During the Tripod OC stream that was so many months ago, there was a comment to make a Gajinka out of a stapler. I started playing around with that idea and thought of making a binding or fastening tool-centric dateable. However, when setting up this collab, we found out that there's already a character based on office supplies. But I couldn't pass up on a good pun, so allow me to present to you, I didn't come up with a cool name. But I couldn't pass up on a good pun, so allow me to present to you Binderella, the Fashionista. And for clarification, Fashionista was the pun I couldn't pass up on. I got the idea to take all these different tools and transform them into this high fashion clothing. And some worked out better than others. My personal favorites include the binder overcoat, the stapler remover hair, and the Chad necklace. No, the other kind of Chad. Not that one either. Okay, that one's not even a real thing. There we go. I have to say, trying to design an OC in the same style as Date Everything was a really fun challenge. And as for voice actresses for this character, that's a tough one. I'm thinking either Stephanie Beatrice with similar voice to Rosa from Brooklyn Nine-Nine or Vaggie from Has Been Hotel, or Mayana Baron who voices Coupe in Dispatch. I feel like both of them have that really low cadence that would fit this character. And now, let's see what everyone else in this collab decided to make. Here we go!
Hello, I'm Yoko, and I'm joining this collab with a character based on fidget toys of all kinds. With her name being Bridget because, of course. I snuck in as many different kinds as I could, even if I only have a couple of these myself, and some don't really appeal to me. As a personal challenge, I tried to do this in the art style of the game. But her hair is made of kinetic sand, which I love playing with, and she has a little shovel in it. Her hair ties are fidget spinners, and her earrings are a fidget cube and a type of fuzzy stress ball thing. She has her shirt based on those caterpillar layers ones that I don't quite know the name of, but they look fun. And her sleeves are another kind of stress ball, along with her shoes having another kind as the bottom, which when it was colored looked really cool. It looks like they're glowing. Gives lava lamp vibes even though it's not. She has suspenders to fidget with and a belt made of something that I found that looked really cool, but again, I don't really know the name of. I have like all my stuff on the sides that I was using to like look at. And she has another type of fidget toy that had like buttons and stuff as the belt buckle. I added shoe stems around her neck, a snap bracelet, a silly band bracelet, and lots of rings. As well as her skirt being one of those pop ones, which was annoying to draw, by the way. I ended up losing my line art speed paint, but that took me forever anyway. And not necessarily a fidget or stim toy, but I did make her leggings based on those scratch papers with rainbow underneath because she ended up being super colorful, and those to me are always super satisfying. I love scratching things. I'm going to say she loves rainbows and colors and dislikes sitting still. She's totally the bubbly type, and I could see her with Kristen Shaw as a voice actress. The voice of Mabel from Gravity Falls and Sarah Lynn from BoJack Horseman, for some examples. But yeah, she was super fun to make. I did my best, and I really like how she ended up.
Hi everyone, I'm Incandescent Designs. You may also know me as Lucius from Boss Level. For my object, I went with something that's a pretty big deal in my life, a sharps container, you know, cause I'm transgender. I wanted to go with a nurse-like design, because most people only ever see a sharps container in a hospital setting. The uniform itself was heavily inspired by Anima of the State by Blink-182, while the aesthetic is inspired by club goths of the 90s and early 2000s. Spikes, latex, platform boots, edgy but on the sterile side as far as goth fashion goes. I wanted to evoke the sensation of sharps being sterile while still being pointy, pokey, sharp. I gave her lots of piercings, because that's another task that would require a sharps container, and I really just wanted to cover all my bases of all types of pointy things. The colors were a pretty easy decision: red for the sharps container, silver for the sharps themselves, and black because you cannot have a goth look without it. And there she is in all her pointy glory. I call her Sharps. I do not have a better name for her. Feel free to recommend a fun name for her if you have one in mind.
Dempsey Illustrations here, and this was a character for the collab of creating some new form of object as a date everything character. I haven't played the game, and there was a limited list of characters that could have been done, or so I say objects that could have been done, and I ended up with a toothbrush. Yes, a toothbrush. The simplest and probably most complicated one to do. So I thought of looking at images of a toothbrush and deciding what's going on. So I kind of wanted her to have a bit of a kind of like a fresh energy type feel to her, kind of like a bit energetic. I did toothbrushes on the shoulder pad, little earrings that were toothbrushes. The hair's kind of like the bristles, but they've fallen forwards a little bit. There's some toothpaste around the side of her because you have toothpaste on a toothbrush, and I kind of ended up with this bit of a cheery cheerleader style pose and effect, which I wasn't really too sure about this illustration going into it, but as I got into it a bit more and it started to come together with the light, the shadows and the shading, it kind of fell together. And when I started putting the colour scheme in place, it's really give the vibe of a cheerleader character and kind of peppy attitude. Now, I haven't played the game Date Everything, but I think this character looks like it could fit in really well with the game from what I've seen or the character designs. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed how my Miss Toothbrush character turned out.
Hello there, KyngPin Creation viewers. I'm the Knight of Arcane, and when asked to join this by Kyle, I was surprised there wasn't any characters based off of a barbecue grill. Be it any kind, propane, charcoal, a mix of the two. So that's how I decided to make my Date Everything OC be based off of. I chose the name Char because of charcoal grills, though I also sought Smoky for a bit, and did have fun trying to figure out how to implement different aspects of a grill onto her. The belt under her breasts and her choker, along with the earring that we can see, are inspired by the dials on the grill, while the tattoos that go from her chin down to her belly are based off of the grill racks, to have like some sort of interesting little design input on there that I like. Part of the pants and also the side of her hair is also inspired by the grill racks. Her shoes have some inspiration from like the tops of some of those charcoal grills that are like circular and you always see in like old school family barbecue movies and TV shows and stuff. And I gave her Heelys to represent the wheels that can be on grills. Along with like the grill rack tattoos, there are some fire tattoos, a tattoo involving a burger stack, and some hot dogs. I gave her a Hawaiian shirt because that's a shirt a lot of times used with people that are barbecuing, having that sort of grill out sort of stuff. And her top is partially inspired by the designs of the grill's cover, to partially do some innuendos, you could say, about taking her top off and such. I personally also designed her to be trans, because just wanted to. Fun little extra detail. Her pants also have some spatula details, and of course her hair is, fire inspired. I just really wanted to do some fire hair, and I love how it came out. I do also like the glasses. They're like the ones like Alucard have, or you would see in like some other animes. Also, I guess kind of like Namine's and Jujutsu Kaisen's. For voice actor, I can either see Samantha Biart, who voiced Karlach in Baldur's Gate Free, voicing her. But if we wanted someone that was trans to voice her, then maybe Morgana Aegis could, the voice actress for Sally May in Hell of a Boss. I enjoyed designing and making Char. Glad I was able to join this collab. And I hope you enjoyed Char, the barbecue grill.
I want to give a huge thank you to all the artists who participated in this collab and for bearing with my team's ridiculously slow editor. But I truly believe we are one step closer to dating everything. Feel free to check out all the artists and their other works in the description below. My name is Albert Beat. Have a good night. No, seriously, how did he get in here?